Give me my
All
ice.
right. We're starting. I have started. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Very good.
Yes, I'm so ready. You're recording, right?
I am recording.
Great. Sure.
All right. Chrono's iPad is live. So
We can hear your dishes.
why did B become an ape? That was crazy. All right. It's time.
Sorry, gang. I forgot
Yeah.
that my...
You're fine. Let us begin then, friends. Last time on No Strings Attached, the party was split 4 ways, going to the northern, southern, eastern, and western parts of the farmland that surrounded the town, Flurith. We zoomed in on Velan and Traken, who talked about Velan's time in the Underdark, as Traken confided that him and his sister, or he wanted to go, but his sister would never let him. Now, this had Now, Velan was also of the mind to think of necromancy magic that was plaguing the area, which convinced her to go to the church to possibly find out more. We then zoomed in on Ants, Arabella, and Idrithil, who had found root blights being cultivated in a forest nearby. As they dispatched them one after another, they captured one and then decided to bring it back to town for investigation. Esther and Farkan then went to the church and met with Vanril, and they went into his personal study. What will they find out? Will Velan meet up with them? Find out this episode of No Strings Attached. Wow, it's almost like when you write stuff down, it gets better. Nope, no.
Whoa,
Wow.
crazy.
It was great.
We'll do this one. Can I please loop it? Thank you. Great. So, we zoom in on the little church that is in the sort of eastern part of Flurith. It is a smaller affair and very similarly structured to the one that you found in Midrain. Esther had just finished talking with Vanril, the actual priest, the head sort of priest at the church, who is a priest of Kian. And so, Esther, you're in this priest's sort of study, picking up different books that might have anything to do with Morxus. You're trying to figure out more stuff about Morxus, was what I remember from last session.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Great. Can I have you roll me an investigation check, and I will have Farkan do the same?
Yes. I will need you to give me one moment because I'm putting away ice.
Yeah, that's fine. You're icing it up.
I just spilled cold water on me. That's not great.
I'd
be freezing.
Velan, I have a question for you.
Yes?
Were you going to the church with Traken still, or was it just
Yeah.
Velan going?
No, Traken was there because we bumped because there was a loud crash, and then we were like, Anson, Idrithil, and the other one,
Arabella,
what are you doing? And then we were like, well, since you're safe, we're going back to the church.
Okay, great.
And the other one.
And
My bad, guy.
You're fine. So, do you and Traken talk on your way to this church of Kian?
I guess maybe Velan would be like, oh yeah, those are my friends, Ants and Idrithil, they're really cool, and just tell them basic.
Okay.
They like this and this, and they like they magic and blah blah blah.
Yeah. Traken is similarly telling you stuff about his sister Lilith, and just like the little bit that he knows about Arabella and Farkan,
Mm-hmm.
you get the sense that like he had not known them before coming to this town. So
Interesting. Okay.
but yeah.
I have the investigation roll. Sorry.
Wait, what? Okay, you have the
I
investigation
have,
roll. What'd you get?
yes, I got a 15.
Great. Esther, you're looking through these books and you find a published sort of you find a book that was actually written by Cesarite.
Ooh.
It is a published sort, I don't want to say textbook, but I don't want to say novel. Encyclopedia seems too much.
It's published, bro.
It's a book.
His published findings.
His published findings, thank you, Hydrate, of the Outer Planes.
Oh, yeah.
So you can give that a read if you would like.
I would love to give that a read.
Great. You're sort of skimming
Especially,
through that. And it talks about, you know, the things that you sort of have come to expect. You know, there's the material plane, the Feywild, ethereal plane, all these sorts of things. But then it sort of just like with the like lecture that he had gave at that magic school, he begins to talk about this continent that he went to visit, this like place that had a lot of knowledge about, you know, the gods, and one of those gods in particular was Morxus. You see that there are drawn figures of the reliquary of Morxus that he had shown, and it is labeled as a reliquary of Morxus. The continent itself is Deus Donum, I should mention. But yeah, it seems that a lot of the same information that he had imparted on the lecture would have been imparted in this book itself. What specifically were you looking for again? Just information wise?
generally, information about Morxus. What is he the god of? What's his deal? And since she's reading this book, does it go into more depth about the negative plane? Or is it the same?
Well, it doesn't actually like talk. There's only one section where it says that like it's almost a sidebar that it's Cesarite sort of theorizing that like this god would have to like exist in their own plane, separate from like our current sort of material plane, this prime material plane. Where that is though, and what that plane could look like, he does not know.
Hello. Okay.
Specifically about Morxus though, through translations of celestial texts that again are scribed into the book, Cesarite writes that old temples to Morxus have sort of devoted pain as a main thing of worship, like a focus of their worship. So it is likely that pain is in Morxus's domain of control, as well as like just a lot of spider imagery. Cesarite also notes that there might be a correlation between the Underdark, and that he wants to research further in possibly finding temples to Morxus in the Underdark, since there's such a large focus on spiders.
Scratches my chinny chin chin.
But there is no like concrete evidence to suggest that there are. It's just a connection that Cesarite found interesting. But yeah, as you're sort of reading this book, Farkan's like, sorry. Esther,
She says that.
No, she doesn't say that. Esther, look what I found. And she runs
Aw.
over. And it is like, it's an actual like, not like a children's book, but it's a book with a lot of pictures in it. And she says, this one's pretty. Look. And she's like flipping open to pages. And then you find, Esther, that this book is actually not a children's picture book at all, but it is in fact just a guide to Fey crossings.
Ooh.
And it's
Okay.
it's a bunch of like drawings and depictions of like fairy rings and like particularly beautiful scenes in nature that, you know, people have reportedly gone missing in, and there's like
This
approximate
bitch is gonna get us
coordinates
sucked into the
given.
Feywild.
What's up?
I said this bitch is gonna get us sucked into the Feywild. What do you mean she just finds a book on Fey cross?
I mean, Fork Founding Kitchen.
She already did. She already did good.
But yeah.
Yes, please
She'll get
continue, bro.
us. I'm saying she's gonna like take the entire town. We're just gonna get
Just get eaten by the Feywild.
exactly.
In any
Not again.
case, she
Sorry.
just is really excited about how pretty the like different scenes look.
How
Wow.
old is she? Like about
Unclear.
Unclear.
5.
I'm not making any.
You are the youngest.
Esther, you were saying something?
Okay. Well, I think Esther will take the book and, like, you know, she'll also flip through it, but like more slowly, like taking in the imagery.
Yeah.
Well, this wasn't exactly what I was looking for, Falcon, but I believe this could be certainly helpful. I think Andar would find a liking to this.
Oh, I'm glad. We'll have to ask Mr. Vandrill if we can take it.
Yes.
Oh,
And Esther's like, she's thinking. All right, she's thinking monkey image. All right.
Okay.
It seems
she's doing a big old thing.
Yep. It seems there's not a lot on the god I was researching, but it definitely ties in my theories, at least slightly.
Well, that's good. At least you found something.
What was the priest's name again? I'm sorry.
Vanrill was his name.
Vanrill?
Vanrill.
Vanrill. Okay. Well, then let's go ask Mr. Vanrill if we could take the book.
All right.
I believe my reading here is done for now.
Good. And she begins to walk out. Violin, it's at that moment that you actually make it to the church of Kian.
Yay!
You and Traken open the doors, and you see that there are a couple people in quiet worship, and you see a priestly looking fellow just sort of overseeing various things inside.
Okay. Do you want me to? Or do you want to?
Well, either way.
I mean, ew!
Bless you. Bless you,
Thank
Violin.
you.
Man, it's just this Morkader. Wait, it really just sends a chill down your spine.
There's not even any pollen, dude.
It's all dead.
Do you have you have a cold?
There's dust.
No,
Okay,
that's not allergies.
continuing.
Um, but that's not the guy, right? That's just like
He seems to be robed in Kian things, so that is not our man. But he probably knows
okay.
where
Well,
he is. Or she.
okay, yeah, for
Damn
sure.
it.
Oh, yeah. Just way to assume their gender.
I'm sorry, man.
Okay, it's gonna go up to the priestly-looking person.
Yeah. And he turns to you. Hello, how can I help you? Are you with Esther?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. She is actually, and as he points over, you see Farkan and Esther leaving the door that he is pointing at.
Oh,
Oh, there they are.
hi.
Oh, Phelan! I wasn't expecting to see you here.
Wait a minute.
Well,
You're here. Arabella is with it. And who is actually doing their job still?
oh,
I th-
Amdar and
Lyleth, yes.
yes, your sister.
Well, at least they're not irresponsible.
We're here for a good reason.
That's true. I hope you two are as well.
I believe it's a very good reason.
Well, good.
Speaking of,
Miss
speaking
Es-
of which,
yes,
oh, sorry,
Miss Esther was
Daniel.
looking through my personal collection.
Speaking on your personal collection, we found a book that particularly caught our eye. If you wouldn't mind at all, could we take it with us so we can share?
Oh, certainly, please. So long as you remember to return
Of course.
Do you have a library card?
it. He like stamps it. He goes to stamp it. Oh, this is out of date. You'll need to sign up for a new one.
Uh,
um, regardless, what brings you to my humble church?
well, we were hoping hoping that we could maybe speak to your mortician.
Yes, we believe that there's an emissary of Morkilo who is
Your
employed here.
manager?
Ah, yes, you must mean Audrier. He is out back tending to the graves.
Of course. Okay. Well, thank you, mister.
Of course, it's my pleasure.
I want to wave at Esther.
What?
Bye.
Bye bye. I also wave.
Great. The two of you split off once again. Violin and Traken go around to the back of the church. And there's this like little gated off section that you see a human man in like sort of heavier clothing is like tending to. He's like, making sure that the graves are upkept and like keeping them orderly.
Can he like see us, or is his back turned?
His back is turned. He's like focused on what he's doing.
Violin elbows Traken and is like, "You do it this time."
Fine. Excuse me, sir. And the old man looks around. Oh, yeah, yes? How may I help you both?
Well, oh, you can.
Sorry, I didn't know if my turn was still going. We are here to ask about your Lady Morkilo. We believe that the information might help our cause in stopping the plague in the town. Very well. Come, let's get out of the cold and We can discuss. And he kind of like takes this like bag of various like cleaning implements and he slings it over his shoulder and he kind of like hobbles inside. There's like this little side not yeah, side like little building attached to the church that he like sort of leads you both into.
I
Okay.
just want to say, great job, Velan, for making the DM talk to himself. That's great. Thank you.
I
We should do that
appreciate
more.
that so much. He lights a couple candles that sort of um light up this little space. It's honestly a little cramped with how much stuff is in here. You see that there are a lot of scrolls, books, and just like actual like funerary things in here. There's like things of incense, candles, blocks of various other things, and he just kind of says, "I apologize for the mess, but please make yourselves comfortable. Would you like some tea?"
That would be very nice.
Very good. And he kind of comes over and he does a little magic to light the like little kettle that he has. Now about my lady Virginia. What information can I give you that'll assist you?
Well, I know of, I don't want to say rules, but what is right and wrong as far as casting spells and reviving things and
Yes,
decaying things, as you can imagine.
certainly. Um, Traken, she's just stopped talking. Sir, I have no clue what's going on.
What?
You just kind of stopped.
What? No, I didn't.
Well,
What did I stop at?
after you were talking about like resurrection magic and stuff, you kind of just cut out.
Bro. That's fine. I basically said, like, reviving,
Mm-hmm.
decaying,
Yes.
blah, blah, blah.
Great. So what is the
So
question
true.
you're asking?
I don't
It's true.
know.
Also, Geo, you are not muted.
I unmuted to say so true, Queen.
Okay, just
Thank
wanted to
you.
double check because you've made that mistake in the past. Um,
Ooh.
I know.
well, what are you trying to
Help me. Don't
Well,
sigh.
I can't. I don't know.
get out of here, Jorno.
Like, you
Watch.
know what I'm trying to get at, but in character, I don't know how to say it.
Just say it.
What spells of necromancy could be causing this?
That is literally all you had to say
Whatever.
in Velan's voice. He Odrir kind of like thinks for a little, and then he kind of comes over and he grabs this like really old weathered book. Like you can see that this thing has gone through it, and he takes it out. Let's see. This is certainly not magic that my lady is allowed, so we can get insight from what is disallowed by our people.
Yes. That is what I was hoping to get at.
Well, let's see. And he flips through a couple pages, and eventually he lands on something. Ah, yes. Perhaps it is a blight spell that is causing this. It is of modest power, and when targeted plants, the magic is especially good at reducing them to nothing but shriveled up twigs.
Wow, that sounds incredibly accurate.
Indeed. The spell can also be upcast so as to make it more effective.
See. So
You think that this could be what we're looking for?
it has potential to be, but I mean, would a person really be able to cast this every night at the same? Well, I just
It doesn't
it's hard to
seem like it.
imagine.
The spell only reaches a range of 30 feet, and you would need something to sort of spread it out. I can't imagine it's incredibly convenient to run through every single farm field and cast this spell over and over. You would need a large group of people to do that, or you would need possibly some way to attack every field at once.
Mm, like, I'm trying to think, like the army of children that are being recruited, but like, it's not just anybody can do it.
Certainly.
Is there anything else that you might know of?
Well, I spent some time in Vimdurol, and there they had interesting ways of manipulating magic. I believe it was runes, they called it. You could
Oh,
inscribe them into sort of items or buildings, and then
mm-hmm.
it would work on those buildings and various other things. Although possibly some sort of magic like that is used to modify the spell, if we're assuming it's only the one person.
Mm-hmm. There are runes in the field.
Are there?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Perhaps there could be some connection between the two. What did those runes look like, if I may? What shape were they arranged in?
What? Arranged
Sort of two diamonds stacked on top of one another.
2 diamonds. Other.
Very interesting. And were the other. How many of them did you find? Just one set, or were there more in each field?
How many do we know?
I don't know if that was ever discussed.
Me and Amdar were in the northern field, but we didn't have time to go to every field. How many do you think we would have found in the northern field?
In each, like, individual field that made up the northern section, you would have found one per for Esther and Amdar.
Okay, one.
But I don't know if you ever had a
person.
time to discuss
No,
that.
and that's okay. At this point, we're unsure. Once we had the idea of speaking with you, we left our walk around through the field.
Oh, of course.
But
Well-
the rest of our group is meeting later tonight, so we'll all be able to share. And hopefully someone took note to the roof.
Certainly. Perhaps once we all come together, we'll be able to really figure this out then. Well, it would seem that you two have done quite a lot of investigating. And if there's any other questions you may have that I may, or just any assistance that I may offer, please let me know.
Of course, thank you for all you've done for us.
Certainly.
I'm Violin, by the way. I don't think we introduced ourselves.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm Draken. I am Audrier. It's good to meet you both.
Indeed.
Well,
Indubitably.
it sounds as though this meeting is concluded, and I do have to get back to my work.
Of course. Which, thank you so much for what you do for your community.
No, please. Just nothing more than what my lady requires I do.
I see.
And,
Well-
if you see Mortifer around, tell him I said hello. Mortifer, you know, Hydrate is, is sort of a servant to Morkilo. He is depicted as a opalescent crow.
Okay.
So
Uh,
it's generally
well-
accepted that if you see a crow, it's probably Mortifer.
of course. Will do.
All right. Well, I'll be seeing you both. And he takes that same like bag of grave cleaning implements and begins to like walk out of his little shack area.
Mhm. Well, what would you like to do now?
I think we should meet back up with everyone else. See what Arabella and the other two have figured out about that blight thing.
It's interesting. Light. I feel as though there's a connection between the two.
Quite possibly. But regardless, we
Let's
won't.
go!
Yes.
Let's go!
Let's
What's
go.
his, brief Thark.
We go,
That-
go on
On
an adventure.
The thingamajigger
Thingamajigger is
is
up and away.
So,
Then we go. Oh, sorry, I got the whole thing. Okay.
Ants, Idrithil, and Arabella, have you three just gone into a tavern to dissect this thing?
I'm
Or,
gonna
like-
be real. I don't think we can bring this thing into a tavern. I don't know where we're going.
It would
I
be
don't-
really. I feel like we would though. The thing is,
You're
though,
right.
I feel like
we would. You're so right. We would. Okay, we're gonna bring it to the Druids Tavern.
Arabella's like, I do not think that this is a good idea. And then you're already like kicking down the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just bring it. We'll just bring it to your room. It's all right.
I don't want any guests anyway. That sounded rude.
I suppose so. Yeah, and as you open
I
up
didn't
the
mean it in a
door,
rude way, though.
well, it's just the fact of the situation. And then you guys set this thing down.
On a, we like clear off everything off of a desk and just put it there.
Yeah. It is sort of it looks like it's losing its like strength because it has literally just been writhing this entire time.
Yeah.
So it's like getting
Um,
tired.
First thing I would like to do is I would like to start examining its body for any like how do I explain this? Like I would like to start examining it for any sort of runes or like markings on it that seem unnatural.
Oh, certainly. Roll investigation for that then.
Alrighty.
And yeah, no, investigation. I'm gonna say investigation.
All right. One sec. I appear to have. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Role play for a sec while I'm looking for it.
Yeah, Arabella is
So,
kind of looking down at this thing. This is so unnatural. Ugh.
I've seen other things. I mean, not exactly like this, but just any creation of a hag is always off-putting in a way. It's always slightly wrong, and that's all you can see when you look at it is just how unsettling it is.
Certainly.
man, this thing is really unsettling.
Yes.
Ans's just talking in the background while he's looking over it. Investigation
Yes.
will be an 11.
You don't find any especially like carved bits of it. It legitimately
Mhm.
just looks like a twisted root that has like it doesn't its surface does not look to appear to be altered in any way other than the magic animating it.
Well, nothing that I can see that seems to be changing it or amplifying it in any way. Just
Interesting.
your standard blight.
Do I know from my check last session, like how these things function? Like how, like human beings have heart, organs, all that stuff.
Yeah.
What is powering this thing? What is causing it to not die?
I'll say that what like powers a blight you would know. I'll give it to you from that check last time. What powers a blight is literally just when like nature is like mixed in this, when like magic is just pumped into this thing animating it. Like it's
Okay.
literally just plant plus magic equals this.
Okay. I mean, it might have been all the things happening in the field, just and like causing all of the plants to die may have created this out of other plants.
Interesting.
Yeah, figured.
Not a word. Not a single word.
Oh, yeah, that seems like that would be it. I don't know. It just feels like my hang up with it is that why would they kill all the plants if they need plants? Do I know if they need like living plants to
Oh,
It's
roll an arcana.
like the plants need to be alive when they pump? Okay.
Roll either an arcana or nature check on that. Make it your choice.
I will make it a nature. Fuck. Okay, that's a 13.
You don't necessarily know if it has to be alive or not.
Well, I don't know if they need to be alive or not, but I suppose it wouldn't be the worst if it were.
I don't think they really would, because it's kind of just the magic powering it. It's not necessarily the natural order of it all anymore. It's more of just magic compelling this thing to uh, do whatever it does.
Certainly. Do you know what kind of magic is used to power it? Is it any?
Probably
Erotic,
either
I'd assume.
I'd assume that necromantic or just any negative magic like the hags create.
Negative. Interesting. Arabella is like really just like prodding at this thing, like really just seeing the way that it moves.
Mhm.
There's most likely more around, deeper in the forests.
Yeah.
Do any of you have any how do I say this? Any sorts of spells to elemental? Maybe we could, because I do not think that these would be the last by any stretch. But any of y'all have any elemental spells? Maybe we could figure out what, I don't know, would be effective against this.
If anything is more effective at all.
That's true. But at least at the very least, what we should avoid using.
Okay. I mean, I have frostbite and
We know that
thunder.
produce flame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flame.
This feels insanely fucked up, actually.
Yeah, a little bit. I think Idrisil's just gonna be like, I know we killed some of these before, but I mean, do we really just want to like torture this thing instead of
I don't.
putting it out of its misery?
Well, that's what we're doing. And also, it is. Oh, I don't know. This does seem very fucked up now that you say that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hmm.
I agree we should try to figure out what's good against it, but
Because I feel like that would maybe. Because I feel like these are
Wait,
definitely not the last we've seen of them, but.
can I just make another nature check to try to figure out if I know anything that's good against them?
Yeah.
Shit, that's a 12.
It doesn't look, if produce flame wasn't particularly effective against it, then it's most likely that there isn't going to be another sort of damage type that is going to be effective against it particularly.
Okay.
Does it look like there's one that's like least effective against it, or one that we could assume is least effective against it?
Not just at a glance. It probably doesn't have any resistances or immunities or
Yeah.
vulnerabilities or anything like that.
Well,
I figured that just might be good to know in case it overruns because the townsfolk.
Certainly.
yes.
I'm not doing this because I want to do like a fucked up torture of
No,
some
I
type of
got you. I
scripture.
got you.
We're gonna do a science experiment.
When you
We
spoke
must open up
I'm
its
not
brain
thinking
to examine it.
Ents, when you had spoke to the tree this was attached to, what did it sound like?
Pained, if I could put it that way, yeah.
Indeed. And it was just one voice?
Was it?
No, you heard the tree speaking to you, and then the tree was interrupted by that
Yeah, at the end.
golem, that golem-esque
Ooh,
voice.
Yeah, master.
Oh,
Okay.
I assumed that was the tree getting corrupted. Okay.
No, that was. I think that was just like the. Well, it could have been.
Yeah, I
It
was
I would
assuming
say
that was the
it
tree, like.
I would say this. It was two distinct voices. One was pained. One was already corrupted.
No, it was one was corrupted, the other was in pain, and then the one that was corrupted overtook it.
And that is when we were attacked.
And what did you say?
And that is when we were attacked.
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Right.
I'm-
Has Ants told us what it said yet?
Actually, I do believe there was one thing I didn't want to say. Let me
Okay.
look, because I put it in chat.
You can say it now. You can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scroll up.
Yeah.
I have like the little bit opened up, so I see it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. She is not from her home. She disguises, she desecrates. She is master, and then the master was when
Okay, I'm
the
assuming you said that in burst that comes, we heal it desecrates.
yeah,
Okay.
or in bursts it comes, it desecrates. Yeah.
In bursts
Yeah,
of
okay.
comes, we heal.
I don't actually
desecrates.
remember why I
She's
didn't want to
not
say
from
any
her
part of
home.
it.
She
Yeah.
disguises. She desecrates.
Okay.
She is master.
I know that she's from the Feywild, or at least there's something from the Feywild,
She is not
but
from.
it says that she is not from her home. So something from the Feywild that was not that makes its home in the Feywild that isn't from the Feywild.
Suppose we heal it desecrates.
Interesting.
Yeah, that makes me think more that is the runes that Andar and Nestor found. Maybe they're like transmitting this magic. Maybe there's a central source of it. Or maybe like something causing a spell to go out, be transmitted through the runes, and be.
As the three of you are having this conversation, you hear, like a couple people enter the tavern. B, would Esther and Farkan go with Violin and Traken back to the tavern, or?
I think, yeah, I think they go back to the tavern.
Okay. Then the three of you see Farkan, Traken, Violin, and Esther entering the tavern.
She desecrates. I mean,
Okay. Well, it is still. Wait. We see them, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they're like
Okay.
entering in. So
All right. It just still like looks over and says, "Hi."
oh, this you four.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
We all keep waving.
Ah.
Okay.
Hi.
What are
Hi.
you
We're all waving back and
drinking?
forth.
What's that?
Hi.
Yeah, well, we're
This is our-
studying this blight here.
A blight? And she
Yeah.
Farkan runs over.
Oh,
This is the first
boy.
time. This is the first time that you've seen Idris like concerned about her enthusiasm.
Wow. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
creepy.
Is she okay?
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
powered by bad magic.
Evil fucking demon magic. It's
It
not
looks
demons,
like
but
it. Almost like the
it's-
same magic infecting the plants.
yeah.
yeah, that's what we were thinking. It probably is siphoning something off. We're
I think
thinking
we
that some
can-
spell is being, or you mentioned that, Indritho.
Yeah. Well, I think we can definitely be sure that it is a hag now because its description of she disguises, she desecrates, she is master. That fits that fits hags. And then
Who's master? Who
Um,
desecrates?
Well, she. We don't
yeah,
necessarily know
right.
who. It didn't say,
It's a hag.
but something from the Feywild.
We are
Well-
pretty sure that it is a hag. Or no,
I
we
can-
are sure now.
Esther?
Well, yeah, we
can
don't know
send-
who it is, but we know that there is. It's somebody, she from the Feywild, who disguises desecrates, and
control these blights.
and is not from the Feywild originally. It also mentioned that?
Well,
That is what's confused me about this.
Let
I'm
Esther
not...
say something, please.
Okay, go ahead, Esther.
She has tried speaking 3 times now.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear her.
She was like,
yeah, no,
"Let-"
I started fucking combust. Um, uh, well, I believe that we could probably infer who it is. After all, she's the main hag that set us on this trail in the first place. It's just we can't exactly say her name.
Oh, why don't we all say the first letter in a sequence?
Well, I don't
E?
know if that's. Oh,
Um,
I look around.
E.
Or is that?
hey,
Who is that?
No, we're trying to spell it
the
out, but we're doing it in like a
extraterrestrial, you see.
circle,
Oh, I
to like
Um,
circumvent. So I go E, and then I point it to anyone else. I
It's-
do not assume that anyone
think-
else is
I
going
think
to follow along with this.
next,
everyone
I
can
believe.
infer who E is meant to represent.
Yes,
though.
we all know. Okay.
Now, I will say this, Idrithil.
Yes.
You know your sister better than anyone in this group.
Yep.
And you know that she, well, she was many things. She would not like getting her hands dirty. Every time she came over, she would be bragging about all the things she got other people to do for her.
Right.
So,
Okay.
just something that I should throw
All
out
right.
there.
Okay. Great. Idrisil just thinking monkey gif. It just and then looks at everyone and says,
actually don't think it was her.
Oh,
It might have been much like Edeldor was being, it was, working for the hags. And I believe that this might be another case of that. I mean, maybe someone was compelled or tricked or obligated into working for them.
Hmm.
And when Idrithil says that about being obligated to work for them, the 3 of you, Veal, Esther, and Ants, immediately remember Elkdare and Belaxel, those 2 drow who started
Yeah.
this whole mission.
I was
Yeah.
gonna mention them, but I mean, Idrisil wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
yeah,
those two.
So, you think that there's more like a Deldor?
Hags like to, and specifically the one we're talking about, likes to make people do things for them instead of getting their hands dirty themselves.
How are we sure
That's
that
not
there's
good at
not
all.
more than one working right now?
There could be.
I mean, we spoke to a emissary of Borkilo at the church, and he said that given how much devastation is reached across the fields, it could either be one person somehow casting the blight spell across every field, or several people casting the blight spell simultaneously.
I think we
Which
know.
isn't allowed by Morkilo. So it has to be someone who holds no regard. I mean, we know it's someone who has no regard for respect.
Indeed.
But
How quickly did this blight come around? How quickly were all of the fields desecrated?
If I'm being entirely honest, it all just happens. Yeah, it's like we're awake one day and we protect the fields and we cast our magic, and then the plants grow, and then we wake up the next morning and it's all gone to shite.
can I ask something actually about that?
Yes, what is it?
Have none of you, well, let me not say it like that. Have you ever conducted any night watches over the fields?
Well, most of us are elves, so it takes 4 hours to do a trance. We usually stagger it, and
So then, how are we missing? Is it?
it's
Why don't
such a
y'all all just
small
watch one field?
it's such a small interval that
That
we
there wasn't any suspicious behavior that you noticed from anyone out working?
what do you mean?
Like people who were, I don't know, like, people usually go out and, you know, check on the flower. It's not just you guys. You guys aren't the only ones who go and check out the flowers, right?
Traken looks at the other two, and the other two kind of look back and they nod their heads. It's just us.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not.
And you're sure you didn't see anybody sneaking? No, anything, nothing.
Certainly not. I mean, hell, the only way that we could have got more into the searching was if we actually took our trance out in the fields, but we can't get a good rest in the middle of the cold.
well, we could.
It
If
can be
you guys
literally
wanted
zero
to,
downtime.
Indeed.
Idrithil has a theory, but I don't know if it's correct. I think Idrithil just side eyes Esther and Velan, I think, and Ant too, but he's on the other side, so.
She does a fisheye.
Hey,
Her eyes
Crow.
go two separate directions.
Yes.
Like a deer, like
Um,
a prey animal.
Do you think I could possibly roll like Arcana or History to try and think about which classes have access, to the Blight spell? Because if it is like minions and they're like Adeldor, who is a barbarian, then I think that could help narrow shit down. I don't know.
Sure, yeah. Roll Arcana about that to see which arcane
Okay,
professions might have access to that. I will say.
Oh, I think I get the theory now.
Yeah.
I will say, Velan, we had a question. I believe we had a question for Esther because she went out in the northern section of the field, right?
we were. Oh my god. Were you able to see how many runes were in each field, each area?
Oh, right. That's a 19, by the way.
Right. There was one set of,
yes.
and there were one set of runes in each
Yes.
cultivation field.
Yes. There was a set of runes in each section.
Traken kind of looks at Velan. Interesting.
I
feel
wasn't
as though...
able to. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. No, you were saying?
Of course, this was only in one night, so we haven't been able to check the other fields yet, but I have a feeling that those runes are a big reason as to why the blight spell is happening, especially if no one else comes out to the fields.
I feel as though that narrows down whether or not it's one or several.
Right.
If there's
Um,
one set of runes in every field and we don't have an idea of what the purpose could be, this gives them a purpose. So there's one person who's casting the spell, and it channels the magic into the runes, which then spreads it out across the field.
Yes, Crow. Would you mind telling me about the spellcasters?
Yeah, I got
Sorry to
you.
interrupt.
I got you. No, you're
I got
fine.
19.
I'm just trying to compile the
Oh,
list.
if you look at the spell Blight, it says like which spellcasters have access
Yeah,
to it.
it says it in Wikidot. It does.
Yeah.
I
have
So
a feeling
but
there's
you
one.
know that because Blight itself is not commonly taught, it's sort of hard to know who and who doesn't get access to it. But you know that there are accounts of villainous druids using the spell. Wizards and sorcerers have a vast expanse of knowledge, so it's very possible that they get access to it as well. In fact, evil wizards in history are known to take the spell. And you know that certain warlocks as well get access to it. So people who make pacts with higher beings to gain magical favor. So those are the 4 arcane
Okay.
professions: druid, sorcerer, wizard, and warlock.
Okay, awesome sauce. I just wanted an in-canon reason to know that. Thank you, Crow.
Of course.
Does anyone have any other questions for the druids? Because I have a thing I want to do.
Yeah.
No more questions for the druids.
No more questions, I think.
No more questions for
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm
Alright.
going to look at the 3 of them and say,
I'm sorry, but I think we just need time to discuss this alone. Could you please just step out for a moment? We have something we need to talk about in private, please.
Oh, sir, yeah, no, that shouldn't be an issue. In fact, I probably should, I'm gonna go catch, Lyleth up to speed on what we're discussing, so.
Okay.
And that'll also serve to talk to Amdar as well. I'll be back.
okay.
And
Great.
Draken just goes, Farkan says, do we have to? And then Arabella just is already, like, dragging her out of the room. Come on, Arabella. Or come on, Farkan. Fuck. I was doing so good! Okay, but yeah,
well,
Arabella
Crow,
drags
we're gonna
Farkan
all
out.
need a level to forget that silly little mistake.
What if I shot you in between the eyes?
Idrisil comes to the door
Yeah.
and looks at everyone and says,
I have a bad feeling about this. You know how the children were mind controlled back in Clofield, or some mind magic was cast on them to make them compelled to do something and forget it after it was done. Or
Trust
at
me,
least
I
most of
remember
them did.
vividly.
Oh,
I-
right. I forgot about them forgetting about it.
Yeah, I think only Fenry was one to remember, and it was very hazy. I believe that may be happening here as well with our friends. I'm not sure though, so don't take me on this, but I myself can cast the spell Blight, and I believe I am a druid, so I see no reason why they wouldn't be able to learn it as well.
Yes, I was actually thinking on that. I didn't want to accuse anyone, but something is going horribly wrong here. And if they're the only ones tending to the fields, well,
They didn't see anyone sneak up there, which, with that many people having to make the runes, that would have been very difficult, all of them.
And if there's only 4 of them, they alternate shifts. One of the druids could have been under their control and placed the runes themselves.
Right.
Just that 4 hours of downtime could have been enough.
we need to join their watch tonight.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
I think
Do you think
Worst-
Amdar could build us something so we all can stay in contact?
Looks
I don't know
at
about in one day.
Looks at invisible Amdar.
Well, he's not here right now, so that doesn't matter.
Looks
well,
at Geo.
I
And
know.
might
I'm
keep away-
aware. I'm
and might
I'm
keep
saying
away
this
Amdar
in
says-
character.
No, you're fine. You're
In
fine.
ca-
That's a
in
really
character,
smart
I would've
observation.
asked.
well, I think the worst part about all of this is we still don't know how that enchantment spell was cast either.
That's true.
True.
A truth nuke.
Hag magic is very unpredictable. No two spells are the same. So, I don't know, this one may work differently from the other one. And
Well, they mentioned runes, so the reason it works differently is because of the runes. But maybe
this,
Well, if that's. But there also, if our theory is correct, there has to be a way that they're remotely doing the enchantment magic as well as to not get caught.
I'll also say this.
Yes.
Esther, this is something you probably would have picked up on. Regardless of what Idrithil is saying about hag magic, no matter how variable it is from person to person, still has very rigid rules about what it can do, how many people it can affect, and what it like the parameters of that spell. And the memory magic that was cast upon those kids wasn't easily identifiable as something else. Almost every magical spell has like its sort of like way that it works that you can tell what it is.
The
But
signature.
Yeah, almost like an arcane signature. But that memory magic did not fit cleanly any description that you saw. Just something I think is of note for you guys.
Okay. I'm sure they won't mind if it's for the investigation, but they like sleep in this tavern, right? That is what the
This
druids
is
do.
their tavern that they stay in.
Maybe this may be an invasion of privacy, but maybe we could check their rooms just to make sure that it's not a ritual spell.
any runes in their room? Rune room. Haha. Get it?
that's so funny.
Okay.
Can any of us? Are you
Can any-
saying to sneak behind their backs or to
I think we
be
could
in the
trust
room
them.
with them and
They've been cooperative thus far.
observe?
I believe that none of them are aware of it. I don't think they have any ill will.
That's less of the point. I would love to cooperate with them if that is what if that is what the group believes best. But I'm also worried about scrying magic. I feel like they aren't so neglectful as to just let this happen and believe that everything will go according to plan. They cannot be that prideful.
That's a good point.
It was the same with the drow. They were scared, terrified. They wouldn't have told us anything if it wasn't for my fuck, what was my spell called? If it wasn't for my private sanctum.
Well, you still have private sanctum, do you not?
I do.
I would hate to interrogate them, though.
But
The
that's
thing
why
is, if they don't remember, then
Right. How would they
that
know?
doesn't. They won't have anything of use to say
That's true.
in that case.
I think at the very least I could cast a private sanctum to simply inform them of our theories, just to make sure that
Yeah.
Well,
the
and
hags
also
are
we could ask them if they remember anything from the night watches. Like,
Right.
like I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how this memory magic it works exactly.
that's I know I've mentioned before, but this bugs me. I know you keep talking about hag magic and how it's so different from normal magic or whatnot, but it's not. All magic follows rules. They are probably no exception.
Hopefully.
It's,
I should also
it's not a
mention,
normal.
Esther,
Yeah.
there's only one other person that you've ever encountered who's ever had magic that breaks rules like that.
Yeah. I know. I fuck. Okay.
And his name is the Needle Master.
Fuck, I can't say that, Crow! God damn it!
Say his name. He's Voldemort.
He's Voldemort. I can't say his name.
Just thought I'd let you know. Anyways,
It's not. Especially if they're using minions, I don't think the spell doesn't fit any descriptor I've had. Do you know if it's. Do you know if hags are capable of merging spells, maybe?
What'd you say?
Do you know if hags are capable of, like, merging spells? Like, are they. Can they mix mash spells?
Well, they can change spells however they want. They not only use their spells to desecrate, but they also desecrate the spells themselves. They unravel the magic and piece it back together into some combination of what the spell once was.
You mentioned that they were using the runes. Did you not? I feel like the runes are a key part of this.
I believe the druids scribed the runes themselves under not their own control.
Actually.
Now that I think about it, why wasn't Draken able to answer how many runes there were? If he's
Well,
observing the fields.
I don't
The
believe they saw
man
the
we spoke
runes.
to, he asked about the runes.
Yeah, we kind of
And
found
I
them
did-
immediately.
Oh, well. Well, that may be another lapse in their memory. Maybe they don't remember what runes there were because that was
part of
the mind control.
Mhm.
Maybe they don't remember runes being there because they made them.
I suppose the only way to find out is to speak with them. But I know they've already gone.
Well, Arabelle and Farkin should still be here. So,
At the very least, we
and
can speak with
Should
I
we?
believe Kraken and Lilith would be a little bit more defensive about it, whereas I think Farkin will take a liking to these sort of plot twists we discovered.
Yes, she does seem to have a sense of morbid curiosity.
And Arabella is open to a lot of suggestions.
Alright. I think
Should
we
we
should talk to
ask?
them.
Why don't we use the sanctuary again? That one was very effective, to say the least, last time.
Yeah.
And it will at least dissuade any suspicions they have about us, too.
True.
Yes, I think we should talk to. I think we should talk to Arabella and Falcon, and then if they will allow us, investigate their rooms, just to make sure.
Okay.
Can we check if they're like outside?
Yeah.
Knock, knock,
Wait,
knock.
where
I
are
mean,
they?
yeah,
Yeah,
Arabella.
they're all around the room, just like
you
piled
guys-
in.
They're right
listening.
outside the door. We open the
So,
door. We hit Larkin
like,
with
this
their
is-
ear up to the door.
You guys are like currently in Arabella's room.
Oh, we
you're
are?
right.
From
Against
what
Snoop.
I understood, like you both
I
said
thought we
that
were
you
at the
went
base
to
of the
Arabella's
tavern.
room.
How did
I
Arabella?
thought we
I-
were all
get
in the
here,
tavern,
dude?
like the middle of the tavern, because we were
Yeah, that's what I
dissecting
was
the
imagining
blight.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
and,
you
like,
guys
just-
had said you were in
okay.
Arabella's room. So
Yes, we are.
Oh,
Does
no,
anyone want to go snoop around in here while we? Or I mean, we could just do that quick before we leave.
Yeah.
yeah, if
No,
you'd
Or
like.
like
Let's-
check for magic stuff. Check for magic.
Yes, can I?
Alright.
May I?
Yeah.
Arcana? May I?
Well, what are you arcana-ing?
I'm checking for like I know this is like a druid's room, but I'm checking for magic, bro. Specifically that something similar to that enchantment magic. Because if I am right and there's maybe if they're using a lot of runes, then I feel like there has to be.
If only there was some kind of like magical
Spell that
Detect
like
magic?
That,
detected
like,
if magic was in an area.
detected magic within a certain
If only.
radius,
If only
and
I
then
had
could
that
tell
fucking
you the
spell.
school of magic.
If only
Does
I
anyone
had
have-
that
Does
spell.
anyone have detect magic?
I actually might.
I was
Hang
gonna
on.
say,
Yeah, I
does it
have
not
it.
have detect
I have
magic?
detect magic. Yeah, I have detect
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah, start detecting that shit, bro.
I start detecting that shit.
All right,
I'm on that detecting shit.
let's detect magic, dog. So, within 30 feet of you, you sense, you're sort of in, Arabella's room, Ants, and you're like tuning yourself to this wavelength, and your eyes open, and all around you in this room there is this sort of like haziness
Oh, it's
That's
like I have
normal.
glaucoma again.
that's normal when you cast the
Yeah.
spell. As you look around, you're trying to find any sort of like outline because you've used this spell before. You know that when there's a magical artifact or just item or anything sort of in this room, it's outlined in it. But other than the magic things that are on your guys' persons, there doesn't seem to be anything.
There's literally nothing.
Hmm.
She's clean.
For now.
Is the party gonna go
Anyway.
talk
Yeah.
to
Now I just feel bad.
the druids now?
Yeah, I'm still gonna ask them permission to search the room because I
Ant's
feel
gonna-
like
Is Dan's gonna mention
I
the
have-
haziness? Like,
No, I said the haziness is normal when you cast the spell.
oh, that's normal. Okay.
Yeah, when
sorry.
you cast detect
Yeah.
magic, that is just how that looks.
Okay.
feel like there's something, and I feel like it's maybe not.
All right, Arabella's free of
Mm.
drugs. We did the test. We did the search.
Great. You got your
Damn it.
magical
I
drug
mean,
dog to look. So you guys
no
enter...
magic vent, nothing.
And start sniffing.
Oh wait,
Alright,
actually,
let's go.
I'm sorry, Ants. There was one highlighted thing in the room. It was the fucking
Oh, shit.
blight that is still writhing around on the countertop.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He has been
Um,
here this whole time.
Oh, I forgot about you. And do I still have my pincers?
Sure.
Can I just? That's actually fucked up. Can I snap his head off?
What the
Oh my
fuck?
God. Jesus.
Yeah,
about
Ants, you
you.
can snap his head off. Roll the
Just
head.
take
Take some garden shears for that, John.
Okay, no, I'm trying to put this motherfucker out of his misery.
Yeah, I'm gonna say roll the hit.
I like also how we established that ants like grows a few feet, so you've just been seeing ants as just fucking huge, like thin monstrosity.
He's always
Just
been
nobody has addressed it.
Yeah, what's that roll to hit on the pincer attack?
That is a 25.
Yeah, You just chop this thing's head clean off, and this like necrotic
It's just-
magic starts kind of like spewing out the neck hole
Ooh, that's no good.
Oh,
onto the wood. It doesn't have any effect, but it's gross.
You
It kind
alrighty.
of
Oh,
spews out for a second and then it stops.
Gonna like
You see that it
I
kind of
take
like
it-
got onto the pillow that
Yeah.
was on the bed that's kind of by the desk that you guys are working on it on.
I take out my iconic pine saw and I start cleaning.
I think Idrisil just like sees that as just like kind of winces a bit.
Yeah, the
I
blight's
think I'm just
body.
gonna press the. Sorry.
No, you're fine. The blight's body just stops moving, and like the
I-
screeching head is,
Oh
and then it's
That's
dead.
he's still going.
no, that
I
was
think-
the quickest. That was the quickest way. That was. I didn't want him to suffer nothing.
I think I'm going to quickly press the digitation her pillow and clean it.
Great. Esther
Press the
cleans up the
Digimon.
mess, and you guys are gonna talk to the druids then, or at least the two who are
Yep.
here still.
Yes, we're going outside.
Great.
I
And
feel
so-
bad about
Actually, can
being
we just-
suspicious.
Can we just like call them into the room? I feel like that's easier.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You guys, I'll
Boys.
just say you two, or you guys just go out, bring the two of them back into the room. Arabella looks over at the blight. I see that we have decided to kill it.
Yeah, it was. I don't feel like we were going to get any useful information out of it.
But
Fair
and
enough.
then we couldn't really let it go back into the wild.
Certainly not.
Yep.
She like goes down
I'm
and
just gonna-
picks up its head and just like kind of places it on top of its body.
Oh, okay. Headless Horseman.
Yes, I will be casting that private sanctum. By the way, all of those fucking effects, bro. Every effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
For 10 minutes.
Or until I drop it. I think.
For 10
Yeah.
Or
minutes,
is it-
Esther cast this
Might be
spell,
correct.
and bam, you are now in a private sanctum.
Boom pop.
So sound can't pass through the barrier. The barrier of the warded area appears dark and foggy, preventing vision, including dark vision. Sensors created by divination spells can't appear inside the protected area or pass through the barrier at its perimeter. Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination spells. Nothing can teleport into or out of the warded area. Planar travel is blocked within.
Right.
Oh, planar travel is blocked. That might actually be very useful if we fight the.
It also takes 10 minutes to cast, so that's 100 rounds
Never
of
mind.
combat.
Well, if it's not a surprise round for us,
All right.
Yeah. Yes. Arabella, Farkin. I would suggest you probably sit down for this.
The two of them sit down. Farkan immediately, Arabella just kind of like, she's kind of looking a little more suspiciously at you guys. What
Stop that.
I mean,
What
yeah,
is-
I'd assume.
this
yeah,
all about?
we're just asking some questions just in case we don't suspect y'all of anything. We just think there
Um,
might be some mind magic that might be
And
He-
hurting
he just-
y'all. No, I mean, we want to be honest with them.
Yes,
we
but
don't
that's
suspect.
That's quite blunt. They have no context.
What kind
Fair
of
enough, I'm
mind
sorry.
magic?
I don't like how well you're taking this, but
Okay,
Well,
I
so
go ahead. I was gonna ask a question.
Yeah. So just to inform you, back in Clofield, there were children going missing and being affected by hag magic. We're pretty sure it's of the enchantment type, but it
Mhm.
would essentially fog their memory, make them do things they didn't want to, and they never would have known. We have reason to believe that since the hags here are more than likely in alliance with Adeldor, it is probably the same magic that might be affecting the druids.
I see.
I
We've concurred that there's no one else no one else is going to the field, so if that is the case, and you do watch over the fields every night, we have a feeling that maybe it might be you who are unwitting, you who are unwillingly casting light.
Uh, You all, do you remember everything that happened on the night watches? Was there any part of it that felt, or just you can't remember?
I
Is anything
remember.
foggy to you?
Farkan kind of starts thinking. No, I remember everything that I do. No sort of gaps in my memory.
And
Yes,
you're
I
sure you
did.
didn't see any runes out in the field?
Oh, certainly I saw runes in the fields. Not the
Wha-
well. Yeah, they've been there.
The ones we're talking about. I
Yes.
You
gonna
saw
have to hold up
those?
the barn.
Yes, they've been there every night since we've got here, right, Arabella? Yes, the runes have been in the fields. We
And that was not suspicious to any of you at all?
well, it was suspicious, but we did not know what to do with the information. We kept it in the back of our minds, and we continued our job.
I'm gonna just like stare at everyone else.
Okay, I mean,
Fair enough, I guess.
so
Have you been here? Have you only arrived here recently, since Lady Liliana called?
It has been a couple of weeks at the most.
So they've been here. You arrived. Do you know who was tending to the flowers before you arrived?
The regular farmers.
why aren't they?
Well, when
Right.
your crop simply dies,
No, like before. Okay, so when you got here,
yes.
the flowers were still there.
No. We were called in
Oh.
specifically because
Right. Okay.
what is happening
alright.
is happening. Yeah.
Okay. Right. So wait.
So you were
You
trying
mean?
to investigate all this, and the runes were just.
Well, no. Hold on. You all said that one day you woke up and it was just gone. What do you mean? Like
What we
the
mean
field
is
was
what
gone,
here? I will explain. This is a daily occurrence with us. Every day this happens. We awaken, we check the fields. They have been blighted. And so, we are given our assignment by Baroness Liliana. We cast plant growth, which returns the fields to their natural vigor, as well as producing flowers. After they are growing, the day continues on. We survey the fields. Nothing happens. We go on to night watch then. Each of us enters our trance at different times. But once we awaken, they have been blighted once more.
You say you staggered it. Then how did this happen then?
I do not know. We shift who is
So
doing
no
the.
one has recognized, and they are all blighted at the same time, or
It is simultaneous. It has to be. I feel as though we would have noticed by now.
doesn't make any sense.
Okay, Crow, are we being stupid or.
I'll lay out what Arabella is trying to articulate here for you. They have been there for a couple of weeks. A week and
Yeah.
no strings attached is, if I'm
10
not
days.
mistaken, 10 days. So, at minimum, they have been here for 20 days.
Oh, right, I forgot
Every
about that.
single day since they have arrived, the fields are blighted every night. It all happens once, right? After
Yes.
the night.
But I'm
Simultaneously.
confused how if one of them is out in the fields at all times, how could they all be blighted without any of them noticing? I don't know.
Now, I'll say this. I am gonna go back. I am gonna sort of nudge you guys in the right direction as we end session.
Yeah.
So far, you guys have done an excellent job of explaining every sort of thing in that little phrase that I have given you. In Burst It
Yes.
Comes, we heal, it desecrates. She is not from her home. She
Someone else.
disguises, she desecrates, she is master.
Yeah, she disguises is I think what we are.
That is the only thing that you don't have an explanation for right now.
Yeah, she
So it has
disguises.
to be the hag. She is not from her home. I'm confused about that part. That part.
Well, she's not
confused
from her home, meaning she is not. She is probably a hag because she is not originally from the Feywild. Like Arabelle or like
Isildur.
Isildur is not
Isildur.
originally from the Feywild.
Okay,
Wait.
She-
Arabella also.
No, Farkin went to the Feywild.
Farkin. Right. Sorry, I'm getting the Baldur's Gate character mixed up. I
So-
shouldn't be. But anyway, wait. No, wait, I can't. Wait, psychic communication. I'm gonna psychically talk to everyone else except for them. Farkin was in the Feywild. She is not from there originally. Do you think she could consider it her home?
She is not from her home.
Well, I mean, remember, guys, he said that we have explained everything perfectly except for the she disguises.
So-
That's the only
That is
thing we
also-
don't
that is
have.
Also, you haven't thus far landed on a concrete thing for she is not from her home.
Yes, because I'm confused because she disguises, she desecrates, she is master fits the hag. That fits Ethel. But
But in relation to this
She is not
situation, she
from her home.
disguises is what is fucking us up.
no,
I
she
think.
disguises, she desecrates, she is master. That fits the hag. She is not from her
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
Hag.
True. Well, so
She is not.
okay, I think we're in fight. I agree with you. What I'm trying to say is I think that it might fit the hag, but I'm saying it could also fit because of the she disguises, she desecrates. It could also fit other things.
Yep.
So it does fit the
Now, I'll
hag.
say
I think
this,
she has some
is
relation to
master
this.
was when the tree was interrupted. So
Yeah,
it was
she
saying
is
she
master.
is and then master.
Well,
Okay, so
Yeah.
wait. So it was going to say something else.
Yes, it was going to say something else, but it was interrupted before it could finish its thought.
so okay. All right.
Okay,
But
so raise his
I'm-
hand. Raise his hand.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes.
I know we're trying to figure out like the riddle, but I also feel like maybe we are overcomplicating this a little.
I think
I
so.
think it's important to figure out the riddle, but I think first and foremost, maybe we should try and just get rid of the runes and see if something fixes itself.
Yeah.
True. That's true. Okay.
And I think,
Okay.
yeah, I was gonna say, could we like DM Dez and like see if he could like change his infusions to be like something wireless?
There's so many red
Yeah.
herrings here that I'm so confused. Okay. Yeah, in Burst, but I'm going back to my original theory. In Burst It Comes, that that points towards a central thing that is sending this blight spell to the rune.
which was
one
corroborated
big
by what
earth.
Traken and Violin found when they talked to Audrir. He said that it could have been many people casting it simultaneously, or simply one person casting it and reaching out to the whole field.
So
Yes. So if we get rid of the runes, we could very well get rid of the problem almost
I think that's the
immediately.
next thing we do. I also think we should go on the Night Watch still, because we still don't have an explanation for how no one has seen the field get blighted, but it all happens at the same time.
Yes,
And
I agree. I agree.
I think so too.
I'm still confused about that. Okay.
I think we might just be stupid as well.
So, as the party is in this private sanctum, as they think about what could be happening in this little town, and as Traken goes to catch up his sister, who is alone with Amdar, that is where I'm ending tonight's session.
Yay!
Okay. I like how you said,